My dear grade 7 students, this video is about chapter 3 constructions. First part of this lesson is about a reminder of angles and triangles which we have learned so far. Look at the first one. Vertically opposite angles are equal. In this diagram you can see P equals VP and then Q equals Q. Vertically opposite angles are equal. Please look at the second one. Angles at a point add up to 360 degrees. Here the angles A, B, C and D equals to 360 degrees. Once you add all these angles together, you are getting 360 degrees. Let's moving on to the third point. Angles on a straight line add up to 180 degrees. Now these two angles, L and M angles, are on a same straight line. Therefore, we can take L angle plus M angle equals 180 degrees. Look at the fourth point. The sum of the three angles in any triangle is 180 degrees. Now in this triangle you can see angles as x, y, z. Once we add all these three angles together, we are getting 180 degrees. Then the fifth one. The sum of the four angles in any quadrilateral is 360 degrees. Quadrilaterals are having four sides and even four angles. The sum of these four angles equals to 360 degrees. Now look at the diagram given here. There you can see the angles as A, B, C, D. A plus B plus C plus D makes 360 degrees. Now we are going to talk about the triangles. The first triangle that we are going to talk is equilateral triangle. In equilateral triangles, all three sides and three angles are same. As you know, the sum of the three angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. If it's same in equilateral triangle, these angles are same. Therefore, it should be 60 degrees. Then the next one is isosceles triangle. In isosceles triangle, two sides are equal. It has two equal sides and the two angles at the base of the equal sides are equal. Last I am going to revise you about parallel lines. When a transversal cuts a pair of parallel lines, it makes corresponding angles, alternate angles and even interior angles. Look at the eighth one. It's about the corresponding angles. The corresponding angles are equal. The corresponding angles are lies on a letter F. Then look at the ninth one. The alternate angles are equal. The alternate angles lies on a letter Z. Then look at the 10th one. The interior angles are supplementary. Add up to 180 degrees. Now here, if you know the angle for D, then how to find this angle? You should subtract the value of this angle by 180. I'm going to explain you few examples. Find the sizes of the marked angles. Look at the first one. Now here you don't know the angle, M angle, so we have to find it. Once you look at this figure, you can identify that both 120 degrees and M angle lies on the same straight line. Therefore, we know that these two angles are supplementary angles. M plus 120 degrees equals 180 degrees. The reason is supplementary angles. If we are finding out any angle, definitely we should write the reason. All these questions are reasoning questions. So the answer is coming up as M equals 60 degrees. Look at the second example. Look at the figure carefully. There are three angles. We know two angles. We have to find the angle P. So when you look at this figure, you can identify the reason. Angles at a point add up to 360 degrees. P plus 120 degrees plus 130 degrees equals 360 degrees. Then you should subtract 250 from 360 degrees. Then you are getting the answer for P as 110 degrees. Now please look at the third question. Here you can see a quadrilateral, but we cannot see three angles of them. If we know the three angles of a quadrilateral, we can find out the next angle. But here we don't know two angles. But if you look at this diagram carefully, you can easily find out the angle T. T equals 70 degrees because the vertically opposite angles are equal. Now we know three angles of this quadrilateral, therefore we can easily find out the other angle. Then you can write the formula like this: Q plus 135 degrees plus 120 degrees plus 70 degrees equals to 360 degrees. Then please mention the reason within brackets. Sum of the four angles of a quadrilateral. Then Q plus 325 degrees equals 360 degrees is coming. Then after subtracting 325 from 360, you are getting the answer for Q as 35 degrees. Now please look at the fourth example. Here you can see this triangle is an isosceles triangle. Two sides are equal, even the two angles are equal. So in this triangle, we don't know the M angle and N angle, we should find them. So we can easily find out the M angle. M equals 40 degrees. Vertically opposite angles are equal. If you know M angle, you can find out the N angle. The reason is the other angle also N because this is an isosceles triangle. Then we can write it like this: 40 degrees plus N equals 180 degrees. The reason is angles of a triangle add up to 180 degrees. Then 2N equals 140 is coming. Once you solve it, N equals 70 degrees is coming. Next step is finding out the L angle. If you know the value for N, you can easily find out the L angle because both of them are supplementary angles. Then you are getting the answer for L as 110. Keep all the things which we have revised so far in your mind and please turn to your textbook page 34 to 36 and you can complete exercise 3A 1 to 15 questions. Thank you so much for watching this video, children. Happy online learning. Our next lesson is about constructing angles without using a protractor. See you all in next video.